guys, Dr. Chris at Venture Chiropractic. We're back again this Friday talking about forward head carriage. Sometimes this is called upper cross syndrome. Sometimes people call this like hunchback. Most of us just call it slouching, okay? If you're sitting at a computer for long periods throughout the day, you're getting more and more in this position. That head goes forward towards your screen. You hunch up your shoulders so you can type. Maybe we're just driving for long periods throughout the day, or maybe we just kind of have a crummy posture to begin with and we're just sitting in meetings throughout the day. But the reason why we want to understand why we actually should try to correct this and get better movement out of our neck is literally just because there's this concept of move it or lose it, right? You got to keep using all of your joint range of motion, or you'll start to stiffen up over time. And we all know somebody that's 70, 80, 90 years old that is now stuck in this position. They literally cannot move their head around. So I want to actually show you guys what's going on in the joints today with our spinal model here, so you better understand why it's a good idea to actually think about your posture and keep those joints moving through a full range of motion every day. So this is the top of our spine, okay? This is the bottom, this is your back, this is your front, just to make sure we all know what we're seeing here. What I need you guys to understand is that our back normally has three curves in it, okay? We have a lordosis, or one that goes toward the back this way up top and down at the bottom, and then we have something called a kyphosis, which is right down in the middle of our back. This is between our shoulder blades right here, okay? And if we slouch all day long into this position, we're actually partially looking up already, right? Just to try to see our computer screen. So if we're slouched in this part of our back and we exaggerate our kyphosis and then we exaggerate our lordosis, or some of us are so stuck looking at our computer screen, we're literally just straight in this part of our neck right here because we're so curved forward. Well, the problem is if you try to look up, those joints don't go up anymore. So a lot of times people will come into our office here and they'll say like, yeah, it's like I look up, or I try to look over my shoulder and I can't really see all the way over my shoulder when I'm trying to check my blind spot. I can't look up without pain. I get pinching sensations behind the back of my neck or my shoulder. Or, man, I always have this knot here. I can never get this knot worked out. Even if I get a massage, even if I get it worked out, it's like the next day it's back again. Well, if we're always in this kyphotic position, those muscles are always going to be tight because they're always doing a job. They're trying to keep your head and your shoulders from falling off your body. They're going to be pulling all the time to try to pull you up. It's like a crane, okay? If you hold a bowling ball right next to your body, it doesn't feel that heavy. If you hold it way out at arm's length, it feels way heavier and your muscles get tired way faster. This head is like a bowling ball. We don't want to hold it way out away from our body. We want to hold it right above our body, right above our hips, okay? So if we're already out in this jutted out position and we can't look up, that's going to cause us problems. We can also see if we can't look over our shoulder. If these joints right here are jamming when they're out in front of us, we can't turn them as far. They're in a binding position. When we're upright, we can actually rotate much farther. This person can look all the way over their shoulder. So now that we know why it's important to get in a better posture and why it might be causing some of the pain we have in the back of our neck, these knots that we can never quite get rid of, let's talk about how we can actually fix it, okay? If we're looking at our spine model here again, well, a really good way to be able to look up better is to not just think about looking up with your neck, but to actually stretch out your upper back. You want to actually drive that back into some extension so that if we're upright in this position with just a little kyphosis here, now we want to be able to extend and actually look up behind us. So if we want to fix the stiffness in our upper back, the tightness behind our shoulders, and that pinch in the back of our neck that keeps us from moving through a full range of motion, let's look at a really simple exercise we can all do, and all we need is an office chair or some sort of kitchen chair, something with a firm back. So we call this a cervical retraction and extension. And I'm going to just walk you guys through this here. We want to set up in our chair. We want to make sure that we sit as tall as we possibly can, and then we're going to pull our chin in and back, almost like we're avoiding a close talker, somebody that's getting into our personal space, or they said something we didn't like. We're going to pull our chin back like that. And if you don't get a little bit of a double chin, you're probably not doing this one right. You probably should have a little bit of a double chin when you pull that chin in and back so that you retract all the way up. Once you can retract all the way up and you feel like you can't go any farther because the chair back is stopping you, you're going to try to look up. And if you get a little pinching behind the back of your neck, We don't want to force through that. You just want to ease into the pressure. It should loosen up as you do 10 or 15 reps, okay? We want to keep trying to get better at these, but you might not be good at that range of motion. It might be uncomfortable to start with. So we want to use a little information. We want to say, if it pinches while you do it, but feels no worse when you're done, and it loosens up as you do more repetitions, it's safe. Keep going. If it pinches every time you do it, and if it starts radiating down your arm, or if you get numbness or tingling into the sides of your shoulder or down into your hand, you probably have some issue with the nerve up there. You probably have some sort of disc issue in your neck, or you're locked up. So come see a chiropractor, go to a physical therapist, get yourself checked out so that somebody can actually help you get moving better safely. But if you're just feeling pressure in the back of your neck or tightness, keep stretching, okay? Knock out at least 10 reps and try to repeat that exercise 3 to 5 times throughout your day. Repeat it every day, and what you'll find out typically is in a fairly short period, a week or two, you'll start stretching and only feel the stretch in the front of your neck, okay? That's what normal people with a normal moving neck feel. It's just a stretch in the front of their neck when they go up. You don't get that pinch back there. If you feel a pinch back here, that means your joints are binding and running into one another or compressing the disc or the nerve, and that's not good. If your spine is moving as a team, working into full retraction and extension, the muscles on the front side of your neck should be what actually limit your movement and feel like a nice stretch, not pinching the back of your neck. We can use retraction extension exercises for our neck to get rid of that pinching pain behind our shoulder blades, or that tight spot that we can just never seem to get rid of previously. Try this out. I'm sure you'll have better success. If it does make your pain any worse, again, please seek some medical attention. Find a chiropractor, physical therapist, or an MD that can help you out with that to figure out what's going on and make sure that this isn't too big of an exercise for you too soon. But keep at it if you're just feeling minor discomfort that eases up as you do more. It's usually going to take several days to a week or more to get rid of that pinch if that pinch has been there or that tightness has been there for months or years. So don't be impatient if you're not feeling great after one session of doing them. This is Dr. Chris at Venture Chiropractic. We hope videos like this help you a lot. Remember, hit the subscribe button below or share this on your Facebook page. We really appreciate it. So we want to help more people here. We'll keep bringing more videos to you every week, just like this. We're always here at Venture Chiropractic to help you move better, feel better, be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 and stop.